Welcome back. Hopefully you're ready for the cold for tonight. Thankfully, no precipitation out there in the Baton Rouge area. This is our Gordon McKernan Sky 9 camera. You'll notice the roads are dry, but the sky a little bit on the cloudier side. Still waiting for the clouds to push out later after midnight. Temperature 42 degrees, but it does feel like 38 degrees already. And the temperatures are going to quickly fall once the clouds do clear out after midnight. So I'm giving you the first alert because residents along and north of the I-10-12 corridor, you could potentially dip into at least the upper 20s, especially as you get closer to the Mississippi-Louisiana border. Even our coastal parishes likely looking at a light freeze for tonight. And this will also affect those of you participating in the Louisiana Marathon tomorrow. That's going to be happening starting at 7 with the full and half marathon right around 29 degrees or 30 as the event kicks off. We should be at least closer to 40 degrees during the afternoon, and that's about as warm as it's going to get with all that colder Canadian air pushing southward. Already down to 7 degrees in Kansas City. Looking at Nashville, 30 degrees, 42 in Baton Rouge, Oklahoma City, even at 21. And one thing I want to show you the advisories. Look at the Florida Panhandle, Alabama, and southern Georgia. These are winter weather advisories due to a wintry mix of rain, sleet, and snow. But you'll notice Macon, Georgia, where it's shaded in blue, winter storm warnings have been issued through noon Sunday because they could pick up a couple of inches of snow, anywhere from 1 to 3 inches, maybe even a few localized higher amounts cannot be ruled out. But all of that is going to be east of our viewing area. Now, radar at the moment picking up on a lot of returns, a lot of this not reaching the ground, but we are getting some showers closer to the coast, and that is the moisture that's going to link up with that colder air later on tonight, giving them that potential for that winter precipitation out east. But look what happens here on Futurecast. Some of that moisture may still be sticking around when the colder air pushes in. So parts of far southeast Louisiana, south of Lake Pontchartrain on eastward, may see a snow shower or two mixed in. But notice the clearing behind it. That's what's going to allow our temperatures to fall below freezing. And where you see those shades of blue from north of Biloxi into Mobile, that is the likelihood of winter precipitation. Here at home, we're going to be on the clear side for tomorrow morning, and our wind chills are likely going to be in the low to mid 20s as high pressure cells overhead. The good news is that the wind will be letting up thanks to that high pressure, but we got another cold front that's going to be pushing southward earlier next week, and that is going to keep those temperatures colder and keeping us under the light freeze potential as we go into the start of the next work week. So that's where we have the potential of some light snow accumulation, the Florida Panhandle near Panama City and up through parts of Georgia. So for waking up in the morning, bundle up, folks, as you head out for church. We're going to be right near 30 degrees in the Baton Rouge area, but remember, it's going to feel like we are in the low to mid 20s. Afternoon highs don't really look all that impressive. One more day of 40-degree temperatures are underway, and we do still have several more days of freezing temperatures, light freezes at best, for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday morning. South wind returns by Wednesday. That's why we'll be back up into the 60s by the middle and end of next week. But we are going to have a few disturbances that will bring us some rain chances. For now, not expecting anything significant, no thunderstorms to be expected, but a little bit of beneficial rain will help us out in the long term as things get closer to normal for our temperatures. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more 9 News after the break.